Hey everyone, it's Lisa Mears here. Thanks for joining me. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you Pretty Pink Posh's brand new spring and Easter release. There's so many fun products in this release, and I'll have links to all of these products down in the description box below. So let's start out by looking at the stamp sets. This stamp set is the Easter train stamp set. You see the train cars there. There's some filled with some spring flowers and some Easter eggs, and this set corresponds with the Valentine train set that was previously released. So if you want the front of the train, you'll have to pick up that Valentine set because the Easter train stamp set does not have that particular one. This stamp set also has some coordinating dies. The next stamp set is the decorative butterflies. This stamp set has 3 different style butterflies and they all have outlines. So you have the outline that you can color in, or you have the solid fill that you can stamp inside the outline. There are also some patterns that you can stamp inside those outlines. So if you wanted your butterfly to have patterns on them, you can stamp those with any color ink and stamp them inside the outline. So there's 3 different shaped butterflies in total, and you can see the patterns for the butterfly here on the right are a little bit different than the one on the left. You also have the body of the butterfly with the solids, and there are some sentiments on there as well. And there's also the coordinating dies that will cut out the butterfly wings as well as the center as separate pieces. The next stamp set is the Easter Cupcakes stamp set. There are 6 cupcakes in this set. You can use these for spring or Easter. You can probably even use these for birthday cards if you have anybody that you know that has a spring birthday. The next stamp set is the Daisies stamp set. These daisies are so pretty. You have several different daisies in here with the stems and leaves that you can use as separate stamps, and you can put them together any configuration you'd like. There's also the Sentiment Strips Easter stamp set, so lots of different sentiments for Easter and spring. Happy Easter, Happy Easter, Joyful Easter Wishes, Springtime Greetings, Somebody Loves You, Have a Blessed Easter, and there's so many more. And then there are coordinating dies that you can use to cut these sentiments out. Let's go ahead and move on to the dies. This die is a word die. It's the Spring Script word die. So it just has the word spring in a script font. There's also the butterfly cover plate. This is an A2 plate for an A2 size card with 6 different butterflies. And I love these cover plates because you can use this for a shaker card as well. We also have another cover plate. This cover plate is the Pierced Leafy Vines plate. This is also an A2 size plate that will pierce your cardstock with those leafy vines. There's also the Easter egg border dies. And if you look closely, you can see that these Easter eggs have lots of stitching on them. So there's lots of detail on these dies. We also have the eyelet circles. So Pretty Pink Posh did come out with the rectangles in a previous release, and now they have the circle dies. And these are a set of 4 circles in various sizes. The next die set is the Spring Mug Editions. There are tulips in this die set, and tulips are my absolute favorite flower, perfect for spring cards. There are a few different size tulips. You have a larger one here, and there's also some smaller ones, and you have the stems and the leaves. There's also a daisy and a butterfly in this set as well. And these correspond with the winter mugs. You can actually put these tulips in the mug, but you can use them without the mug as well. And I just want to show you a quick picture here up on the screen. Some different ideas of how you can use those in the mug. So you can see the mug on the right is a shaker mug with the tulips coming out of it, and the one on the left has some daisies. There's also a little die for grass. You can see the grass that's at the opening of the mug. This set has so many possibilities. The next die set is the Stitched Eggs die set. lots of different Easter eggs on here, and if you look closely you can see that stitching. I love how Pretty Pink Posh always includes the stitching on their dies because it adds so much more detail. Next up is the bunny face shaker. So you have the Easter bunny face that you can turn into a shaker. It has the eyes and the ears with the whiskers. As I said, you can use this for a shaker, but you don't have to turn this into a shaker. That's up to you. The next die set is the Big Easter Cupcake. This is a cupcake die. There's some Easter eggs, there's a carrot, there's a little sign. Let me just show you some examples here. So there's a few different possibilities that you can use this die set for to make Easter cupcakes. The top left, you have just a cupcake with some Easter eggs or even jelly beans. The top right, you have the back of the Easter bunnies. You can see the tail with the feet. The bottom left, you see the carrots that are just planted in the cake, and then the bottom right, you have an Easter chick. So many possibilities with this to make fun Easter cupcakes. The next die set is the stitched butterflies. There are 8 different butterflies in this die set, and the butterflies, again, they have the stitching on them. There's also the center of the butterflies that you can die cut separately. This is such a beautiful die set. Next up, let's take a look at the stencils. This stencil is a 3-layer stencil. It's the layered floral vines stencil. So you have some vines with some flowers on this particular stencil. The next one is the layered butterfly floral stencil. This is a 4-layer stencil with butterflies and flowers. This stencil is so pretty. I actually created this card with that stencil and the stitched butterfly dies, and I have a tutorial coming up here on my YouTube channel, so be sure to stay tuned for that. We also have the layered butterfly lattice stencils. This 2-layer stencil makes a lattice design with some butterflies. There's also the layered Easter bunnies stencils. So this will make some Easter bunnies as a background on your card. It is a 3-layer stencil with the bunny shape as one stencil, the eyes, nose, and whiskers as another, and then the ears as another one. And then this last stencil is the Easter words stencil. Lots of Easter words on this 1-layer stencil, such as spring, happy Easter, and hop, hop, hop. Now let's take a look at the shaker beads and the clay confetti mixes. Beautiful spring colors that are included in these embellishments this month. So here we have the spring butterflies mix, lots of different pastel colored butterflies in here. These are clay confetti. The next one is the Easter bunnies mix. It has some different green tones with some Easter bunnies and Easter eggs. Next is the springtime shaker beads. These are lots of different pastel, very small beads that you can use in a shaker card. So lots of different pastel colors. And then here we have some more pastels. These are the cotton candy mix. These are almost like flat discs, but they are clay confetti. And then last but certainly not least, we have some more shaker beads. This one is the pastel party shaker beads. There's some purples, blues, greens, and whites in this mix. So I will have all product links for everything that you've seen here today down in the description box below. There's also a bundle available if you want to save and purchase everything that you've seen, and I'll have that linked below as well. Be sure to stay tuned to my YouTube channel where I'm going to be making cards with some of these products, so be sure to click that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so that you'll be notified when I release those videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.